And join us this Columbus Day as we dive into the adventures and controversies of 1492. What drove explorers like Columbus to sail into the unknown, and what impact did their journeys have on the world? Get ready for a thought-provoking look at history that challenges our perceptions and celebrates the spirit of discovery. And over the weekend, the University of Houston downtown celebrated 50 years of educational excellence with a stunning black tie gala at Hilton America downtown. Founded in 1974, UHD has dedicated itself to fostering a diverse and vibrant learning community. Cheers to their incredible journey and the next 50 years ahead. And on Sunday, Mecca and the Houston Botanical Garden celebrated culture at their annual Monarchs and Marigolds event. Enjoying vibrant Latin music and dance, the event featured performances from Mariachi, Amor a Mexico, Angel Ramirez, and the Mecca Ballet Folklorico. Let's dive into the highlights from the lively celebration. My name is Kara Willis. It is Monday morning, and I'm filling in for Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. We begin with some sports news this morning. The Houston Rockets hosted their liftoff party at the Toyota Center yesterday, featuring the team's annual open practice. The party gave fans their first chance to experience the 2024-2025 Rockets in person, and also provided a first look at the new state-of-the-art scoreboard. In addition to seeing the new look Rockets will take to the court, fans were treated to a special appearance by Hall of Famer and two-time NBA champion Rudy Tomjanovich. They also saw exciting performances from the Clutch City Dancers and the Rockets dunk team called Anti-Gravity. And just a reminder that today is Monday, October 14th, and on this day in history, the undisputed king of pop hit #1 on the music charts with his first solo hit, Ben, in 1972. Jackson is best known for his later #1 singles like Billie Jean and Beat It, all of our favorites, of course. But we want to know what your favorite MJ song is. Check out our socials at CW39 and tell us your thoughts. And today we're celebrating Columbus Day. Back in 1492, Christopher Columbus set off on an incredible journey across the Atlantic, connecting the old world to the new. It was a time of adventure and discovery, but also a moment that brought real challenges for indigenous peoples. So as we reflect on this day, let's think about the spirit of exploration while remembering the diverse cultures that enrich our world. Join us in honoring both the journey and the stories that come with it. And barricades are already up along 5th Avenue. The Columbus Day Parade in New York City is the world's largest celebration of Italian-American culture and heritage, and this year is the 80th year.
It's the sight and sounds New York City has taken in for 80 years. At 11:30 this morning, more than 20 marching bands and 18 floats will march up 5th Avenue from 47th to 72nd Street. That's 35,000 participants and 1 million spectators waving the red, white, and blue and the green, white, and red. And don't forget the Corretto Siciliano, a lavishly decorated and colorful horse-drawn carriage symbolic of the folklore of Sicily.
We protect Columbus, and we try to preserve the holiday. We try to preserve our culture and heritage. We're actually working on behalf of all cultures and all ethnicities, because when you offend one culture, one ethnicity, one religion, you offend all. So in our efforts to protect Columbus Day, we're actually protecting the rights of everyone.
To get the crowd going, there will be red carpet performances by Natalie Pinto, Chris Ruggiero, Jess Salerno, Vittorio DiCarlo, and Amici. The Columbus Citizens Foundation organizes the Columbus Day Parade to celebrate Italian-American culture, as well as the accomplishments of the Italian people. But they want you to come and celebrate no matter what your ethnicity.
And it's time to check in with Jonathan for today's weather. Now, Jonathan, how is this Columbus Day weather looking like? Do I need a sweater? Are we finally getting some fall weather? Or is it going to be pretty hot?
Pretty hot.
Ugh.
That's saying the least.
Where is the relief?
Well, it's nowhere today. You're not, at least not in the southeast Texas area. Yeah, you're going to have to go somewhere else to find heat relief. By the way, looking at Florida, I just wanted to bring you back 48 hours. You can see that over the weekend, they had continued showers in the southeastern part of the Florida peninsula. They were still dealing with rain up until now. Now things are calm. But as we look at our local satellite and radar picture, we're actually seeing a few clouds outside, but also on the board, the watches and warnings. We have an air quality alert for the area. Once again, high levels of ozone pollution. Maybe keep your activities to right about now till about 10 a.m. or the early evening time, because look at the high temperatures forecast today, 96 degrees. To give you some perspective, we should be at 84. And the record, forget about it, 92. We're going to blow right past that this afternoon. It's currently 73 in Houston. You can see it is a partly cloudy sky at the moment there. Clear in most parts of southeast Texas, though, and we'll see a lot of sunshine this afternoon. Hey, Sugar Land, 72 for you right now. Same in Brenham, a little closer in. Cypress at 71, 68 Missouri City, and Pearland at 70 degrees. So these numbers compared to 24 hours ago, well, now as we're starting to warm up a little bit, we're getting close to where it was this time yesterday, but the high temperatures today will be warmer than yesterday. But, you know, yesterday was really hot, too. It was 94 yesterday. Today, 96 expected in Houston, nearing 100 degrees in Sugar Land this afternoon. At least it feels like temperatures won't be all that far off from that, so it's going to feel like the temperature, which is going to be a pretty hot temperature today, 96. Tomorrow's 93. That is still very warm. Again, well above average. By the time you get to Wednesday and Thursday, this is a cold front coming through, and you can see a big difference from Tuesday to Wednesday by 14 degrees. That's a big drop in the high temperatures. Morning lows will be in the upper 50s, lower 60s by then. So we got to get through 2 more days before fall weather arrives. In fact, Wednesday, Thursday temperatures are below average. Then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the temperatures will moderate back up close to average and have a chance of rain this weekend, even 20%. Until then, it's going to be mostly sunny to partly cloudy and just plain hot for 2 more days before fall finally brings some well-needed relief come midweek. That is your forecast, everybody. We're going to have another look at the weather coming up in just a few minutes, but Kara, back to you.
And it's a huge honor for some local kids who can really rock the house. The Marching Thunder drumline out of Houston just got treated to the NBA shopping experience in Los Angeles. After the break, CW39 Houston's Seth Kovar will let us know more about these talented musicians and why AT&T selected them for this award. Coming up, what all they got to do and how a 9-year-old snare drummer is a big part of their success.
Modern Family presents Philosophy.
I've always said that if my son thinks of me as one of his idiot friends, then I've succeeded as a dad.
Weeknights at 11 and 11:30 on CW39 Houston.
A bad 18-wheeler wreck is bad news.
The big insurance company doesn't care about you, but we do.
Jim Adler, Bill Adler, the Texas Hammer fights hard for you.
Fighting for your money is our life.
And we hit hard for what you deserve.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-278-3578 or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing. I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Only weeks left to get waived installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 713-565-2195. That's 713-565-2195. Call now.
Hurt from a bad wreck? I'll fight hard to land the benefits you deserve. Medical and hospital bills, lost wages, car or truck repair.
Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, got your back. Call now for a free case evaluation.
Working on a dude ranch is a dream come true.
And this life ain't for everyone.
The Wranglers series premiere tonight at 9, 8 Central.
Welcome back. It is a big honor for some local kids who can really rock the house. CW39 Houston's Seth Kovar joins us now live in the studio to tell us about the Marching Thunder Drumline and how they're being recognized. Seth, tell us about this amazing group of kids.
Yeah, they're pretty remarkable, Kara. The Drumline's actually been around for decades here in Houston. You may or not have heard of them. It features all ages of kids and all levels of talent when it comes to playing the drums. Now, this is the senior line right here, and it includes high schoolers all the way down to elementary school students. In fact, you're going to meet this young man right there. Marching Thunder's director says that no matter how old or young they are, they play at a collegiate level, and now they're getting recognized for it. Well, performances like that helped Marching Thunder get selected for the AT&T Dream Experience. That was after they sent in a video of some of the members performing, but also explaining how much they love the NBA. You see, part of their prize package was getting to meet former Houston Rocket and current Los Angeles Clipper P.J. Tucker. Tucker even autographed jerseys for every member of the Drumline, some 45 to 50 kids. 3 lucky band members got to meet Tucker in person while on an all-expense-paid trip to L.A. One of the 3 is the youngest member of Marching Thunder, 9-year-old Mason Henderson, 9 years old. He's been playing the snare drum basically since birth. The 4th grader lets us know why he's passionate about percussion and what the highlight of the AT&T Dream Experience was for him.
My favorite part about this whole thing was how I got to meet P.J. Tucker. I love the way that it is played, like the much stuff you can do on it, and I got it from my dad, so that's the reason why I'm in the drum now.
Meeting Tucker and getting all those autographed jerseys for his bandmates weren't the only activities during the trip to L.A. Mason, a section leader for the Drumline, and the director of Marching Thunder, Andre Johnson, also got free outfits that a celebrity stylist picked out for them. They even got to go to an Usher concert at the arena where Tucker and his Clipper teammates play. Now, Johnson, the band director, had high praise, not just for Mason, but his entire group of Drumline members. He says that they play at a collegiate level. It's hard to believe they're so young, but they could be on a college Drumline. And that young man, Mason here, he says that he's already got his eyes set on going to Texas State University, a school known for having a great drumline, and he'd be a great addition. Kara?
What a sweet story. Thanks so much, Seth, for bringing that to all of us, and I hope that warmed your heart like it did mine. But it's time for another weather check-in with Jonathan Novak. So, okay, Jonathan, you say that it's going to be hot, but how hot are we talking? Do I need to keep a mini fan with me? Do I need to crank my AC all the way up in my car? What are we working with here?
You have one of those fans where the water spritz, use that's a good idea.
Oh, it's going to be that hot?
Uh-huh.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, the fan might not even work. It might say it gives up.
Oh my gosh, that bad? When are we going to see some relief with this?
A couple of days from now, we're going to see some big relief. But today, the hottest day of the forecast, easily. And in fact, we're going to break records easily today, which is not something usually we say. Usually records are within, a degree or two, but we're going to be 4 degrees beyond, maybe 5, the record high, which is 92. Let me show you, on top of that we have an air quality alert, which, you know what, you're not going to want to go outside in the middle of the day anyway. It's going to be so hot. But if you do, and you have asthma or anything related, any breathing related or lung related issues, air quality alert is indicating that the increased levels of pollution in the air make things even tougher outside for you. Let's take a look at a time lapse. This is our sunrise. We're a little past it, as a few clouds have been out there this morning, but those will quickly be c'est la vie, and it's going to be a hot day today. 73 right now in Houston, 75 Galveston, 71 in Huntsville and Cleveland and College Station. All these numbers, you can add about 23 degrees to that number right there. That's a lot. That's a big, what we say, diurnal warm-up within the same day, seeing 26 degrees on top of the temperature. That's a very hot day for October. Very hot. 73 in Pasadena right now. Current temperatures in Sugar Land 72. The same in Pearland. The same in the Woodlands and Cypress at 71. And Baytown at 75 already. And the temperatures are starting to warm up, and we're going to start seeing a lot of plus temperatures. And what I mean is the numbers are going to be warmer than yesterday. Yesterday we had 94. Today's high temperature in Houston I have is 96, and I'm calling that dangerous heat because especially in October, you're not ready for it and you go outside, I mean, that can cause some heat-related illness types of problems, especially when you're nearing 100 degrees in Sugar Land, as an example, or in Wharton, 98 in the forecast. The humidity levels will not be excessive, and so the actual feels-like temperature will be lower than the temperature the air is outside, but not by much. So get ready for a very hot day. Morning lows tomorrow back into the mid to upper 60s. 93 tomorrow afternoon is a little better, but it's not till Wednesday that we see the big degree dip. 93 tomorrow, 79 on Wednesday, 80 degrees on Thursday. That is below average, so we're going from way above to well below. 84 on Friday and Saturday, and about the same on Sunday. Notice a chance of rain enters frame on Saturday and Sunday as the moisture starts increasing. But until then, we'll keep it dry. Morning lows finally into the 50s to around 60 by Wednesday night. Finally comfortable fall weather, but we've got 2 days to get through before we get there. 96 today. It is going to be a scorcher for sure this afternoon. Try to stay cool as best you can, everybody. It's a hot one this afternoon. Kara, what do you think?
Jonathan, I'm holding you to it because let me tell you, if you don't remember me talking about this, I'm a pumpkin spice lover. I mean, everything from the plugins in my house to my coffee, you name it, I want. My husband also told me the other day that they now have pumpkin spice dishwashing liquid, and I was I want it. So I'm all for it, but I associate pumpkin spice with the weather, so when it's hot, I can't have it. So far, since we've had these little like teases of like cooler weather, I've only had a pumpkin spice latte once.
Wednesday you'll have,
Wednesday I'll have another one?
The whole day. You can make maybe you can get pumpkin spice into the bathtub. You could take a nice relaxing pumpkin spice, relaxer, but not until then. Until then, it will feel like spicy outside.
It's spicy for sure.
But no pumpkin.
Okay, I'll have my shorts and everything ready and just keep my sweaters close by for when it's time.
Couple of days.
Thanks so much, Jonathan. And you're watching Houston Happens. We'll be right back.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
Hurt on the job but don't have workers' compensation insurance? You may be able to get money for your injuries even if your employer doesn't have workers' comp. Call Terry Bryant, 713-973-8888.
Looking for a splash of fun? Dive into the ultimate bath bomb party experience with Buff City Soap. Crafted with love and care, our plant-based handmade bath bombs are free of harsh chemicals, giving you a guilt-free soak every time. Whether it's a kid's birthday bash, a ladies' night out, a date night, or a corporate outing, there's a party for everyone. So what are you waiting for? Make a splash and book your party today with Buff City Soap. Book your party online at partywithbuff.com or call any of our 7 Houston area locations.
Are you sure? You tend to exaggerate. Go ahead. Call him yourself.
Thank you for calling Aetna. This is Ann. How can I help you?
Do you really have Medicare plans that cover dental, vision, and hearing?
Yes, all 3. Plus, we have plans that include a monthly allowance for certain over-the-counter products.
Really? See, they're great. But what's all this going to cost me?
We know things can add up quickly. That's why Aetna has Medicare Advantage plans with a $0 monthly plan premium and $0 preventive screenings.
Oh, I like that.
Then I think you'll like our strong network of doctors. And you can manage it all in our mobile app or on our website.
I told you.
Let me walk you through your plan options and find the one that's right for you.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Don't wait. Call 1-888-28-AETNA to find an Aetna Medicare Advantage plan that meets your unique needs. And let's make healthier happen together.
Now, what was this about me exaggerating?
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-510-3100.
That's 510-3100.
This is a paid advertisement for legal services.
The guy had pretty much fell asleep when he hit me. I called Terry Bryant because I didn't think it was fair what I was going through. The best part about being a client here is to know someone is in your corner.
Tuesday, the CW is now home of the baddest brand in live sports, NXT.
Welcome back. We're at that halfway mark, so now we are moving right along in our show. 3 famous NBA superfans are being honored for their long-term devotion to professional basketball with their very own Hall of Fame rings. That and more after the break. And from humble beginnings to achieving the true American dream, one story highlights how one man's passion inspired him to open Houston's first Latino Spanish-speaking theater. And each year, around 15,000 children in the U.S. are diagnosed with cancer, the leading cause of disease-related death for those under age 15. While progress has been made, much remains to be done. And our own Sharon Melton sits down with one organization working to bring a change.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
Getting older is part of the journey, even with worsening heart failure. So when I had carpal tunnel syndrome, lower back pain, and shortness of breath, I thought that's what getting older felt like. Thank goodness I called my cardiologist. I have ATTR-CM, a rare but serious disease, and getting diagnosed early made a difference. If you have any of these warning signs, don't wait. Ask your cardiologist about ATTR-CM today.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-278-3578. or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
Judy Justice, today at 3 and 3:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Tomorrow, auto workers in America's heartland, out of a job.
Just all of a sudden disappear. Wouldn't you be a little mad about that?
Meet the people falling through the financial cracks. Going broke. Elizabeth Vargas reports tomorrow, 5/4 Central, only on News Nation.
As the holiday travel season draws near, it's time to start planning where you'll celebrate. Well, friend of the show, travel expert Janine Tornatore, joins us with some destinations and resorts in Mexico that you'll want to add to your list. Janine, thank you so much for waking up with us. Let's jump right in. Where are you taking us today, my friend?
Well, I got to tell you, all of these resorts have really cool holiday offerings in addition to being great places to relax and rejuvenate. So first, I would take you to Puerto Vallarta. I've got a couple of resorts here for you. The first one is the Marriott Puerto Vallarta Resort and Spa. This oceanfront resort really pampers you with this stunning infinity pool, great restaurants and a spa. You're near downtown in the boardwalk. All of the rooms and suites have balconies with terrace views of the ocean. You've got 6 restaurants with great international cuisine. And for the holidays, they have so many fun things happening. A Christmas tree lighting celebration. They have a Thanksgiving dinner, a gingerbread and cookie classes. They have tequila and mezcal tastings, a traditional posada, and holiday dinners throughout the season. So a really fun one. Also in Puerto Vallarta, I love the Sheraton Bougainvillea Resort and Convention Center. This sits on a breathtaking beach. You've got luxurious accommodations, 7 restaurants and bars, including their Gaviotas, which is a 4-diamond AAA restaurant. You've got tennis courts, outdoor pools, a swim-up bar, a spa, great kids programming, so thumbs up for parents, and an array of holiday events for the entire family. For the holidays, they have traditional singing and piñatas. They've got a wreath workshop, holiday tastings, gingerbread house, special holiday meals, and for New Year's, they have a New Year's Eve celebration and even a New Year's Day brunch. So this is a great pick in Puerto Vallarta. I would also take you to Riviera Nayarit, where you have Delta Hotels, which is an all-inclusive resort here. And I love all-inclusives for the holiday season. So easy. This is a beautiful property. It's 15 minutes from the airport. They've got 3 restaurants, 2 bars, a beautiful rejuvenating spa that has these 10 private natural cabanas. They even have their immersive aqua jungle and river experience here, multiple pools, great family activities. And then my final pick for you is in Punta de Mita. I love this destination in Mexico, and I love the W Punta de Mita. This resort mixes luxury, local charm. It's a true rejuvenating escape, I think. They have their Away Spa, which is truly inspired by nature, and it's nestled in this lush jungle. You've got 4 restaurants, and one including that has a private chef's table on a secluded island on their lake. It's a perfect spot to learn surfing here. You can take a lesson, rent a surfboard. And for the holidays, they have these really fun holiday dinners that start with the Day of the Dead, go through Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve and Day. They've got vibrant menus with live holiday music. They even have their own special holiday activities, everything from yoga sessions and cold plunges to stargazing, cooking classes, and movies on the beach throughout the holiday season. So look, there's plenty going on, and all of these make for such easy escapes, whether you want to go for a few days or an entire week.
And you said there's some seasonal promotions.
Well, seasonal promotions are one of my favorite ways to save a little over the holiday season. Marriott has one of my favorites right now, which is called Celebrations Await. The longer you stay, the more you save. And this is for participating luxury and premium properties in Latin America and the Caribbean. You could stay 4 or more nights and save 25% on your stay, 7 or more nights and you save 30% on your stay. Book by December 15th, but it runs from November 22nd through January 20th. So it really covers you that entire holiday season if you're looking to get away.
Well, sign me up, Santa. I'm on the nice list. Just saying, where can we go to start booking?
Yeah, all of these properties I talked about are Marriott properties, and of course that great promotion can be found at MarriottBonvoy.com.
Well, as always, it was a pleasure having you on. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thanks.
And now we go to another check-in with Jonathan Novak on our weather outside. So, Jonathan,
yes,
you've told me I need to hold off a little bit longer on my pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin on hold. on the shelf for another couple of days. By the way, it's 82 in Puerto Vallarta right now.
82.
Beautiful weather there. It's going to be
82.
Yeah.
Don't rub it in.
I know, right? But, well, they're going to obviously warm up there, but we will warm up into the mid-90s today.
90s.
Do you know some places this afternoon will get close to 100 degrees?
That's insane. So
check the date.
So today would be, what you say for all the families out there, you know, it's Columbus Day. So is it a good day to go for a picnic or a good day to find something to do indoors?
In the shade, for sure, or
under
indoors, under a tree. Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be kind of a dangerously hot day because you're not going to maybe expect it unless you've been watching the forecast. I mean, it's going to be maybe a little unbearably hot at 96. We have high pressure as the culprit as our weather maker. But on top of that, you know what? The outside air quality is not great. And there's an air quality alert for the area as well in effect. And looking at a time lapse, we had some cloud cover, but it's quickly diminishing. It's going to be a sunny, hot one. 73 right now in Houston. This afternoon, we're going to add about 23 degrees to that number for our high temperatures. 75 in Galveston, Brenham at 74. If you're watching in Beaumont, 71 degrees right now for you. The day planner quickly into the 90s by noon, and then into the mid-90s for high temperatures today is above average by about 10 degrees. That is a lot, and we're going to blow past the record of 92 this afternoon. So these are the forecast high temperatures. 96 in Houston, Sugar Land 98 degrees, Galveston into the 90s this afternoon, Conroe 94, and Dayton at 95. Tomorrow, a little bit better, but still very, very warm on Tuesday. Cold front moves through, and we see the coldest air ushering in for Wednesday and Thursday with highs into the upper 70s, lower 80s. We can deal with that. In fact, that is where we should be on Friday. 84, that's where we should be this time of year. So we'll be below average on Wednesday and Thursday. Morning lows into the 50s Wednesday night and Thursday morning to around 60 degrees. The weekend arrives and a slight chance of rain for the weekend, back to normal temperatures. But finally, fall will be here in about 2 days from now. So get ready for the heat today. 96 is going to be hot. At least the humidity will be somewhat kept in check. It won't be all that oppressive out there, but still enough to make it so when you get in the car, you know, you want to cool it off first.
Well, maybe I will just go home and take a good nap and crank up my AC and call it a day. It's just not the day to do anything outside today, as I'm sure it'll be pretty outside, just too hot.
Yeah, it's going to look nice. It's going to feel hot.
I would love to take Scotty out, but now I just want to keep him inside.
Yeah, let the pets take it easy today, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so leave your pets inside. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
You're welcome.
And switching gears here, each year around 15,000 children in the U.S. are diagnosed with cancer, making it the leading cause of disease-related death for those under age 15. Now, despite significant progress in treatment, there's still work to be done. And let's hear from Sharon Melton about one organization dedicated to changing this reality.
Here in the U.S., 15,000 children under the age of 20 are diagnosed with cancer each year, and this is 1 in 6,500 children, are adolescents dealing with cancer. But there's one organization trying to change that and bring the resources they truly need. And I am so honored to have the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation is with us today to talk about several incredible events that are about to take place. We have Ann Arthur, she's the development director and co-chair, and Sophia Ortiz, who's an alum of this incredible organization. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Of course. Well, tell us what is so important about having an organization such as yours to help these kids.
Well, we couldn't be here and we couldn't do what we do without the help of our sponsors, especially our presenting sponsor, Mercedes-Benz of Houston Greenway. We have several sponsors behind us. We have AutoNation, we have Dynamo Charities, we have Simon Malls, and Haynes Boone and Avidian Wealth Solutions, among others. But the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation is all about finding a cure for pediatric cancer and finding better treatments. So what we do is fund research.
Love that. Yeah, and also, Sophia, you're a recipient of this. As a child, you actually experienced pediatric cancer yourself. So what is it knowing that this organization was there for you, and how has it helped you to this day?
It's amazing being a part of this organization now and getting getting to see firsthand what it does for other kids and having experienced it myself is just so remarkable. I'm so proud to be a part of an organization who really focuses on shedding the light on not only funding research, but also on the kids, you know, because at the end of the day, it's all about helping the kids.
And it also reminds you that their kids' lives are just getting started.
Yes.
And once they're able to handle this, they can do anything. You've had so many successes in your life, and you see it firsthand as well, too. Oh. Yeah, and you love that, right?
Oh, these kids are resilient. They're amazing. And I mean, Sophia's been with us since we started Fashion Fun Secure here in Houston in 2019. And you've been such a supporter, and we love it. She was even a role model last year.
I love that.
Yes, for one of our featured models who wanted to be a beauty queen.
Yes,
when
I know.
Right, because, but you think about the parents.
Of course.
I mean, most of us have children. What goes through your mind, or what happens when you find out your child has cancer? Because all through your children's lives, you're supposed to fix their problems.
Right, and you can't in a situation like this. You need the help. That's why you're here. And you've got a big event, of course, that's happening this weekend, next weekend. Tell us, we only have about 30 seconds, so tell us a little bit about it and how we can get information on going and helping, too.
Yes, most definitely. So our main event is happening October 19th at the Houston Galleria, right outside of Saks. It's our Fashion Fun Secure event, where we spotlight local children in Houston who are currently battling cancer, who have recently overcome it, and they get to walk with one of their career aspirational models. I had the chance to do that last year and give one of our kids who was battling cancer their crowning moment. I got to put my crown on her as Miss Rural Texas and Miss Teen America USA, and it was just honestly so amazing to be a part of that experience and to be able to give that gift to her. And we're ready to do it again, you know, really soon to a whole bunch of children, so we can't wait.
So what's the website where people can get information? Because I know you can go to the event button on your website, and they can go and donate too. So what is it real quick?
nationalpcf.org. And then go to events and pick out Houston. Well, you can come join us. We'd love to have you.
Lovely. Thank you, ladies, so much. And thank you for all that you're doing for all those kids who just need help when it comes to this, and let them know they're not alone. You're welcome.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you as well.
And nearly 450 7-Eleven stores across North America are closing, and SpaceX lands a booster in a dramatic way. To explain, let's get to Jane King at the NASDAQ in New York with our Texas Business Report.
Hello, Texas. SpaceX wowed the engineering world by launching a 5th test flight of its Starship rocket from Boca Chica. But the thing that amazed people was that the company successfully used the arms of the launch tower to catch the rocket's booster on the way down, a major milestone towards SpaceX's goal of making Starship a fully reusable rocket system. 7-Eleven is closing stores. The company, which has Japanese ownership but its U.S. headquarters are in Texas, says the stores that would close were underperforming. 7-Eleven has seen slower sales, particularly cigarette sales. Well, the biggest demand for electricity in the U.S. this year was 6 p.m. Eastern Time on July 15th. That was during a series of heat waves across the country, including in Texas, which baked in July. And the global agritourism market size was valued at $34 billion in 2022, and it's projected to reach $111 billion by 2032. It's expected to grow by 12% a year. Agritourism combines farm activities and tourism for entertainment and education. It's especially popular this year for apple picking, pumpkin patches, and hay rides. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your Texas Business Report.
And even without wide receiver Nico Collins, the Houston Texans still had more than enough weaponry to cruise in a road win over the New England Patriots. Quarterback C.J. Stroud tallied 3 touchdown passes in Sunday's 41-21 win at Gillette Stadium. The victory now brings Houston to 5-1 through the first 6 games of 2024. I should say. Wide receivers Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell both found the end zone with first half touchdown grabs. Running back Joe Mixon also scored through the air, then added a game-sealing touchdown run in the 4th quarter. Up next, Houston will take on Green Bay on Sunday. And the top-ranked Texas Longhorns rolled over the 18th ranked over Oklahoma Sooners in the Red River rivalry at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. The Longhorns beat the Sooners 34-3 on Saturday before a packed, always split house in the rivalry. Quarterback Quinn Ewers threw for 199 yards with the go-ahead touchdown and had a 1-yard scoring run. Texas are perfect halfway through their first season in the SEC. UT will host 5th-ranked Georgia at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday and one of the regular season's most hyped games this season. And 3 famous NBA superfans are being honored for their long-term devotion to professional basketball with their very own Hall of Fame rings. Comedian Billy Crystal and filmmaker Spike Lee have officially been inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame's Goldstein Superfan Gallery over the weekend. Their time as superfans spans over 5 decades, with Lee going up for the New York Knicks since their first championship in 1970, I should say. Academy Award-winning actor Jack Nicholson was also honored, but was unable to attend the ceremony.
Hey, it's Karamo. You're watching Houston Happens. Coming up at 10, join me as we get deep into drama right here on CW39 Houston.
After a car accident, if you've received a quick offer from the insurance company, don't be relieved. Be suspicious. You can bet it's not enough, probably not even close. Don't let the insurance company stuff their pockets by taking money out of yours. Call Terry Bryant.
When I was growing up, my mother worked long hours in restaurants and retail to make ends meet for our family. When I became an attorney, she was very proud. I'm Victor McCrease, a Texas board-certified attorney. I've devoted my career to helping hardworking people like you get Social Security disability benefits when you can't work. I'd like to help. You hablo español.
Call Victor McCrease, 713-665-1000, easyapply.com.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night, even when you're hundreds of miles away from home? Always giving you and your family peace of mind, knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA, America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
Look at this. A Medicare plan with a prepaid card for healthy groceries and other expenses.
Is that from Aetna?
Yeah. Why?
I have an Aetna Medicare plan. I get a prepaid card with a monthly allowance I can use on groceries, utilities, and I got to keep my doctor.
Really?
Yep.
If you're eligible for Medicare and Medicaid, call us at 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU. We'll explain plans with benefits you may be eligible for, even a card with a flexible monthly allowance you can use on groceries. Call 1-800-AETNA-FOR-YOU today.
A big insurance company can grind out tens of thousands of claims per day. After a car accident, you're just a name they don't know and a face they won't see. To them, it's just business, but to you, it's personal. If you've been injured, call Terry Bryant.
And one more inspiring story now to finish up our Hispanic Heritage Month special. From humble beginnings to achieving the true American dream. Our next story highlights how one man's passion inspired him to open Houston's first Latino Spanish-speaking theater. Here's our Paige Hubbard.
The artist is the soul of the community. A community with no art is a community with no soul.
After recognizing there wasn't a space for Latino Spanish-speaking theater and arts in Houston, Alexandro Silo Martinez knew he had to change that. To amplify Latino voices in 2021, he created the Hispanic Alliance for Performing and Audiovisual Arts. It's a nonprofit that's 100% Latino ran and led, dedicated to empowering artists.
It's important to keep and to tell the Latino people's stories through theater, through this art, because it's like the mirror of the world.
But the journey didn't come without challenges. Growing up in Mexico, Martinez had to pay for his high school education at the young age of 15. He eventually got hired at a theater. It was during that time he was introduced to his passion for the arts, participating in his first play.
I fall in love with that.
Graduating with a degree in mass media, Alexandro left Mexico at 28 years old due to corruption and financial struggles. Seeking better opportunities, he moved to Houston to join his brothers, only to face new barriers.
You immigrate to a new, especially to a new country. I didn't speak English, and it's really hard to start learning a new language. So I started working. The first job that I did was cleaning in a movie theater.
With grit and determination, he landed on his feet and went to work at a Spanish TV station and in radio. Fast forward to present day, Martinez is an insurance agent by day and artist by night. He's now renting out a space that will be the first Latino theater in Houston, called the Carroll Theater.
This is a space for creation, a space for community.
Andrea Vasquez is a part of the Hispanic Alliance for Performing and Audiovisual Arts. Being an educator of the arts for the past 15 years, she fully supports what Alejandro is creating for the Hispanic arts community.
And if you want to watch this piece and all other amazing stories showcased in our Hispanic Heritage Month special, check out our website at CW39.com. And as we are wrapping up our Hispanic Heritage Month, another cultural check today, a rich blend of Puerto Rican and Cuban elements. Salsa has grown into a global phenomenon since its modest origins in 1970s New York City, where it was shaped by Latin American immigrants. Today, salsa has become famous in international competitions and dance floors worldwide, celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with a look at the diversity and wonder of this vibrant community all month long. And we're continuing to honor Hispanic Heritage Month. Today, our Elisa Royster features a Penn State roller skating lecturer who proves if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Even if obstacles arise, Melina Ramirez says all you have to do is simply keep calm and roll on.
Why walk when you can skate?
Sorry.
Even after a one-on-one lesson, I personally found that I'm better off wheels. But for Melina Ramirez, this is just how she rolls.
¿Y de dónde eres?
Soy de Puerto Rico. It's where she'd start her love skate relationship, although it was pretty short-lived. To this day, Melina blames the breakup on her mom, who wouldn't let her 8-year-old daughter leave the house without her helmet, knee, and elbow pads.
In the neighborhood, the kids were calling me, "Oh, you look like a robot, ha!" And I stopped skating. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. My mom doesn't want me to do it without the protective gear. And I was like, I'm done.
Or so Melina thought. Like any old fling, she decided to give skating one last roll around the rink during the pandemic because why not?
There was nothing else to do, so I have all the time in the world to learn.
After taking a quick crash course from YouTube University, as well as a few falls.
I have a little thing in here permanent because I was like full face.
Melina proved that practice really does make perfect, and others couldn't help but notice.
People say that I can't stop watching you. You bring so much joy to me. And I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it only for me. I was like doing it for other people. It became my stage.
But performing isn't anything new to Melina.
I used to say that I wanted to be an actress. And I remember my mom crying because she was like, you're so smart, you can't be a doctor or a lawyer.
Not feeling med or law school, Melina would follow her dreams, studying theater at the University of Puerto Rico, then auditioning at Penn State for their Masters of Acting program.
But at Penn State, I was the only one, I was the only Latina in my cohort when I started doing my master. So I didn't have anybody to talk in Spanish. I was with an old-fashioned dictionary.
Just like skating, Melina's determination to learn would once again pay off as she'd become fluent in English. Even though one of her favorite forms of acting, physical comedy, doesn't require any speaking.
I love it so much because it's a way of going beyond the walls that language can put to express yourself, because emotions are universal. Everybody goes through joy, through sadness, through frustrations, and I get to express that with my body instead of language, and I love how can that reach many audiences.
Malena's talents would also reach Penn State's administration, who would offer her a full-time job right after graduation.
So today we're gonna start with improv.
Teaching acting classes at the School of Theater ever since, Malena's students say she's their favorite.
If I had to describe Malena in one word, it would be inspirational. Being a Latino and having a Latino professor, that's not something I really have the opportunity to have growing up. So honestly, just seeing her represent like the Latino community is very important.
I've never had any other professors that are like her, and I think she's so bubbly, and her energy just carries on to everyone in the class, and every time I walk in here, I'm in a better mood.
Malena says that energy is just in her sangre, o sea, in her blood.
I feel like it reflects about something about my culture, which is something that I am very proud of, how joyful we are, no matter how hard the times are, we're so resilient.
That resilience is what Malena says she hopes to model for other Latinx boys and girls with a dream.
You follow your dreams, that should be your priority, and the rest will come, but you just have to do it.
Is your shower trying to tell you something? Is getting in and out of the bathtub becoming a safety concern? Are you worried about the cost of a bathroom remodel that could go on for weeks and weeks? Well, now you can have a gorgeous new bath or shower that's safer at a price you can afford with a one-day jacuzzi bath remodel.
It was done the same day. We did not have to wait. It is amazing.
I would give this whole experience an A+. I definitely wish I would have called sooner.
From soft close shower doors and adjustable shower heads to features like grab bars and custom seats that combine safety and style, it's never been easier. Get your free design consultation, schedule your one-day installation, and start loving your new bath or shower right away.
Only weeks left to get waived installation and no interest and no payments for up to 1 year. Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 713-565-2195. That's 713-565-2195. Call now.
Hurt from a bad wreck, in pain and wondering if the insurance company's got your back. I'll fight hard to land the benefits you deserve. Medical and hospital bills, lost wages, car or truck repair.
Whether you have a head, neck, or spinal injury from a bad truck wreck, Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, got your back. 713-777-4000. Call now for a free case evaluation.
Saying please won't land you a fair deal, but I will.
Because I have both Medicaid and Medicare, I got a special Medicare Advantage plan from WellCare. It's called a DSNP. That's DSNP. And it stands for Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. And WellCare DSNP comes with a whole lot of these, like more coverage for dental, vision, and hearing. And I can even see specialists for a $0 or low copay. And I get benefits like $0 copays on prescriptions. And a WellCare Spendables debit card for everyday stuff. And real human support. And answers I can understand. And that means a WellCare DSNP provides what I need when I need it. And that gives me the confidence I need to get through every day.
The coverage you need and more. Call 877-278-3578 or visit wellcaremore.com to see if you qualify for more benefits.
Introducing Buff City Soap's plant-based laundry line. Handmade daily with ingredients you can pronounce. Fight tough stains without the harsh chemicals, all while using your favorite customized scent. Visit us at any of our 7 Houston area locations to pick your scent today.
And we are moving right along this Monday morning. Now listen to this. I've got your trending news. A bride who was left at the altar went viral on TikTok, managed to keep smiling through one of the most painful days of her life, sharing the experience on social media. Now,
my name's Rachel Siegel, and my fiance just left me at the altar.
Rachel Siegel was in her wedding dress ready to marry when she discovered her fiance had left her. In a TikTok video that's gone viral with over 3.5 million likes, she walks away, arms raised to show off her stunning floor-length cape, while someone off camera says, quote, "And she's so beautiful." People on social media flooded in with one saying, quote, "I hope you spent the day out with friends in that gorgeous gown." Another wrote, quote, "You're not defined by him. Have a good cry, then go live your best life." And a LinkedIn post is going viral. It shows a groom working during his wedding. The photo was shared by the co-founder of an AI company called Thoughtly, based in San Francisco. The caption talked about how hard-working this employee is, saying last week, Thoughtly brought on a customer that needed to launch within 2 weeks. So here he is wrapping up a pull request. The post did not get supportive comments, but the co-founder who posted stands by what he said. In an interview, he said his company is high stakes and his customers depend on 24/7 responses. Bargaining a deal for your food. Listen to this. Taco Bell just debuted a new technology on its app that could change the fast food game. You gotta listen closely to this. The new feature allows customers to name their price for different food combinations. Users can tell the app how much they want to spend, and it gives a random combo of items for the price level. If you don't like the combo, here's the kicker. You can refresh and it'll give you a different combo option. Very neat. I don't know if I would use that or not, but I think it's pretty cool. And finally, a food vendor was stealing the show at the Renaissance Fair in New York.
I hereby bless this pickle in the name of all things good and pickle.
That is the pickle priest. He's being recognized for his act, which includes blessing each pickle before he gives it to a customer. The fair has just wrapped up, but fans are already looking forward to seeing him again next year. And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. But before we go, here's a look at today's sponsored content. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more Houston Happens. I'm Kara Willis. See you next time.